All right, everybody, this is Brad Gorski. He's a survivor of a serious distracted driving accident that occurred just over 10 years ago. He's graciously accepted to take some time to talk with us today. Welcome, Brad.
Thank you for having me.
Could you just briefly tell us a little bit about you and what's going on with you now?
I do lots of rehab. I go to the gym constantly. I'm in yoga a lot. I do kickboxing to try to get back into my ankles, and I get Botox in my ankle every 7 weeks to help with my toes that curl my broken foot, and it's amazing. And I do public speaking all over. I'm got the Langley School District after Christmas, the Surrey School District after that, Vancouver School District waiting on a schedule from them, and I got approached by TELUS, did some work for them. Got approached by TELUS, did some work for them, and then TED saw that, and they contacted me, got me a speech coach, put me in Toastmasters, and now it's my full-time gig right now.
That's awesome. So although some people have seen your TED Talk and some of the news coverage surrounding your story, can you tell a little bit about what happened on October 30th, 2005?
I had just left the gym, which was not even 5 minutes from home. It was a Sunday afternoon. I was driving home to the gym, like most people do. I was checking my missed calls and texts. I was looking at texts. I blew a red light. I was T-boned driver's side by a semi-tractor trailer unit. This was an intersection that I went through 10 times a day, and I got hit driver's side by a semi-truck. I thank God I had my seatbelt on. I didn't get thrown. I broke everything, was in a coma right then and there. My mom, that's how close to home I was, my mom was 2 cars behind me, so she saw it all, and got in the ambulance with me, went to the hospital. I was in a coma, and I remained in a coma for 7 weeks, and they said that he probably won't wake up. If he does wake up, he will not be able to feed himself or walk probably. And it's been a process just getting my life back together.
Now, what was going on in your life when the accident occurred? Like, what were you doing?
I played baseball in an adult slow-pitch league with my best friends. I played hockey. Growing up, I was a goalie. I played 4 or 5 days a week. I was working full-time at a construction job with my dad, and I was working 60 hours a week, was loving life, making money, playing sports, being outside a lot. Always had a smile on. Hasn't changed.
Now, what has been the impact as far as your relationship with your friends and family since the accident?
My mom became my best friend, and a lot of my friends just stopped talking to me because I was not able to play the sports I once played. Wasn't able to go camping like I once used to go camping all the time, and they got tired of it. It slowly turned them off of me, and I've been working in the last 10 years on just networking and making new friends, and it's been hard, but I still hear from the odd one, but it's not like it used to be.
And what about your family? Like, has your relationship with him changed in any way?
No, I live about an hour away from my family now, so I don't see them too much, but I talk to them all the time. I talk to my mom, my dad, my brothers. They've all been very, very good support. They were decorating my hospital room for Christmas when I was in a coma, so I woke up, I had a Christmas tree all decorated, I had lights all up. It was cool. It was just having my family there is probably one of the reasons why I got through it all.
That's amazing. Now, do you remember what day you actually woke up out of your coma?
Christmas Eve, 2005.
Great Christmas present for your family.
Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad, eh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, what has been the most difficult thing that you've faced aside from your recovery from the accident?
The looks I get when I'm walking around, I walk with a bit of a limp, and it's my ankle, and it's because of the accident, and just I get people that think I've been drinking, that I'm drinking too much, and when I go to the bar, or when I go for dinner and stuff, and just when I'm hobbling around, people always give me that judgment look, and I don't deserve that. I just been through some stuff that's caused me to be like that, so it's unfortunate, but I've learned, and I've got to learn to put it behind me and not worry about it. It's hard to do sometimes, but...
Now, what has been your most memorable moment while publicly speaking about distracted driving?
When I first moved downtown, Vancouver, I got approached by Global News, and then it was kind of cool that all the people in the city saw the news and made comments after to me when I was walking down the street, or doing some work for TELUS on their website, an article for the website, and then getting noticed by TEDx, and then TEDx contacting me and putting me through the duties of doing a talk, which turned out amazing.
Now, can you just let us know a little bit about what things you went through to do the TED Talk? Because you'd mentioned them to me, but just to let everybody else know.
They got me a speech coach, which I was seeing twice a week, and they got me to pretty much write a whole new speech, and then kind of had somebody there to just put it in order and just help me, and then put me in the speech coach, put me in Toastmasters twice a week, so I was doing speaking 4 days a week, and I was walking the seawall day in and day out and just reciting it to myself. People again see me walking, talking to myself, they may think funny things, but I was just preparing for that.
Now, has the accident left you with any fears of being on the road, or any kind of long-term effects of how you approach driving?
They said I would never drive again. I went back to school right after the hospital, and I got good marks, and ICBC said, well, let's put him through the driver's training program and see if he can drive again. So I got my license back, actually, for 3.5 years after my accident, and I was driving constantly before I was living downtown, and I am just not scared at all. I have no reason to be scared. It was my fault. Else's fault. I can't be mad at anyone else but myself, and I just gotta be better. I just know that my phone's gotta stay away, and anyone's phone should stay away. It's such a dangerous topic.
Just in closing, is there any last messages you have for anybody who is driving distracted at this very moment?
Put your phone down. It's not worth it. I've had to go through so much. I've had to lose so many friends. My life it's been a ride, and it's so easy to avoid if you just smart about it. Don't do it. Distracted driving is worse than drinking and driving now. It's gotten to that phase where it's bad, worst out there, and just stay away from it. Don't let it ruin your life as well. It has a chance to do that, I know.
Well, I want to take the chance to thank you on behalf of 490 Fine and probably everybody who's about to see this video for taking time to have this video conference with us all the way from BC. We really hope that this helps bring together more people and have them realize the dangers of distracted driving and how it's not just them that it impacts.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me, and I hope that my message can get on the other side of the country like that. Thank you.
Thanks.